Welcome back to Fashion 360, and joining us right now is Nibi Lawson, and she is the founder of Kinky Apothecary, which is Nigeria's first one-stop natural hair shop. Welcome to the show, Nibi.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. I mean, your hair is fantastic. I can't look at mine.
I could help you out, probably.
You could?
Yeah.
Tell me, how so?
Well, first of all, do you read my blog?
Yes,
No, I mean, there's some things.
I've gone through it, yes.
You look like you have a hairline.
I do.
So it looks like.
I have a hairline.
No, but you know how a lot of guys.
And now you're looking at my hair and analyzing. I don't like it, please. You
asked me for help.
Yeah, thank you. But look at me when you're doing it. No.
Okay, basically, what I was trying to say is you have a hairline, so there's hope.
Yeah,
your hair can still grow.
Of course. Okay, fantastic.
You just choose to cut it.
I do choose to cut it,
Exactly.
yeah, because I don't think it's very strong. So, well, I like it when it looks soft and luxurious.
Conditioner.
I wish I could run my hands through it, but I won't. I won't do it. Okay, let's talk about the name of your shop first.
Yeah.
First of all, I just realized that Kinky is actually a nickname for natural hair. Yes.
Yeah, well, it's because you know some people have curly hair,
Yeah.
some people have kinky
I
hair
actually
than
thought
curly hair.
underwear for a minute.
Yeah.
Kinky, you know?
That's not.
Yeah.
It's not by accident. People have that. It's a.
Oh yeah,
I
you did
guess,
that on
an
purpose.
Innuendo. Yeah.
Also apothecary, right?
Yes.
In the days of old, those were people who made and sold medicines. Potions included, by the way. I learned that from you. Potions included. So why did you choose that?
Because, well, first of all, I like the word from Romeo and Juliet because.
Oh yeah. Is Juliet bought the poison from, or if I remember correctly, right?
Yep.
So
That
why?
was, and so it was just somebody who made potions and all sorts of things in their shop, and that's what I wanted to. Eventually, what I want to do, have a full line of products, and it just gives the image of someone who's mixing lotions and potions.
Oh yeah, so you have this answer already like imprinted in your brain whenever they ask you.
Well, that's the reason. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Obviously, you've seen the recent pictures that broke the internet about like a father and what's his name, Benny Harlem, right? And his daughter Jackson, and they had like this. Both of them had like a full head of hair, which was very, very fantastic, and it's been on the internet. So, what was your first reaction when you saw that picture?
Well, I just thought,
pictures, yeah.
I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Especially, well, his hair, just anyone being able to grow.
Natural hair goes, hashtag.
Yeah.
That should be it.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if I could deal with that much hair on my own head, but I thought it was a pretty impressive amount of hair.
Yes, doesn't it look like heavy or no?
I don't think hair is that heavy, unless if it's your own hair and it's growing and you're used to it. I don't think it ever feels heavy. If you suddenly like put extensions on and you suddenly have like waist length hair, then it might feel heavy.
Okay, as a champion of natural hair, how do you achieve such luxurious hair? How do you do that?
Okay, well, first of all, just say
your own. Then you can maybe tell us what you think on Benny's. Let's start with yours.
Well, with hair, there's several factors that dictate how long your hair is going to grow. One is genetic, so not everybody is going to have waist length hair. It's just a fact. I mean, even my hair, I don't think my hair will ever get to waist length. You see all these people. Well, first of all, I don't really have. It takes. It takes a lot of looking after your hair and stuff like that, and I prefer to enjoy my hair, wear it out, and stuff like that. So when you're wearing your hair out, a lot of time the external factors like friction, people touching your hair, and things like that can cause breakage. So, so that kind of leads to it not growing that much. So that's one of the things, and I don't really think I have the patience to really go that way. But then people's hair grows at a different rate, and then it sheds. I mean, it's a natural occurrence. Your hair grows, rests, and then sheds. I'm not going to get into the scientific, but so if someone's hair grows at a slower rate, so someone whose hair grows 1/4 inch a month might not achieve the lengths that somebody whose hair grows 1 inch a month gets. But the fact is that a lot of people they might not realize they're not getting their full potential anyway because of other things, like they might not be moisturizing enough, they're not handling their hair properly. So it's a load of different factors. Their diet is a huge factor.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Because
eat your greens maybe?
Yes, you should. And drink enough water.
I'll have greens in a minute.
Well.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah, so it's loads of different factors, but then not everyone should think that they're going to have Benny Harlem's hair, because it's not going to happen. Not for everybody, unfortunately.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, talking about natural hair, right? A lot of people seem to be delving into the trend, and I called it a trend because it seems that that's what it is, a trend. But do you think it's a trend, or it's just like a way of life which is more healthy?
Well, it's a way of life. It can be more healthy. I don't think it's a trend at all. I've been natural for 16 years.
Yeah, you are different because 16 years is a really long time. But
it is.
It's something that happened recently. Is now that you go on, maybe you go on social media and you see teen, natural, naturalista, this, that. It seems to be a trend, or goes with the hashtag as well.
Well, well, that's another thing. You're right. I mean, it's definitely happening a lot more now.
Yeah.
When I first started Kinky Apothecary, there were hardly any naturals, and that's actually what spurred me on to start it, because I came back and people would ask me, oh, why would you have your hair like that? Most of the comments were negative, but then some people would come and say, oh, I need help. I'm trying to get my hair natural, I can't do anything. So that's how it started. And I actually like to think that we contributed to the whole boom in Nigeria, because I mean, our first event had 35 people, so it wasn't that big a movement. But what most people find, that you go natural, I went natural because I liked how it looked, not because of any political statement, not because it's healthier, I just liked the look. You went
natural before weaves became really expensive.
Well, I've never had a weave in my life, so
In your life?
I've never had a weave, no.
No.
I just never have. So when I went natural, everyone was cutting off their hair, and I liked the little mini afros.
Like in your entire life, what about when you were younger?
I've never had a weave, no.
Are you serious?
I don't think my mum's ever had a weave either, so I think I just come from a family where weaves are not a huge thing, really. So,
fair enough. Oh yeah, you never had a weave. That's the first. I've never heard of that before.
I might have one at some point, but just see what it's like.
Are you thinking of ditching the natural hair?
Oh no. Well, the thing is, that's what I was going to say. So it's a lifestyle. So when I first went natural, it was just because I liked how it looked, and then after a while you find that you start becoming a lot more aware of what you're putting on your body and stuff like that, and then so I just thought, do I really want to go through that whole chemical burn process from relaxer? No. And then the main thing for me was I just didn't want to look like every other girl with straight hair. So that was my thing at the time. And then you just come used to it. So I can't imagine ever wanting to go through that feeling of relaxer burning my scalp again. So I won't ever. But then if I have a weave, it doesn't mean I'm not natural. It just means I'm putting my hair away for a little bit. Weaves can be a good protective style. They're even natural textured weaves now. Yeah, so it doesn't mean I'm not making a statement by being natural. I'm not making a statement by wearing a weave. It's a matter of preference. And if I wore a weave, it'd be 6 weeks, and then that's it. Back to my hair.
Wow. That's a lot about hair. We're going to go on a short break, but do not go anywhere. Nibi Lawson is still in the building. This is Fashion 360. We'll be right back. Caitlyn Jenner responds to claims that she will transition back into a man. 66-year-old transgender Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as Bruce, has responded to the allegations made by a biographer that she was miserable and considering transitioning back into a man. In a statement made to the New York Daily News, Caitlyn's rep has said, "Not worth commenting on such an idiotic report. Of course, it's not true." Recently, Katy Perry seemed to address the incriminating photos of Orlando Bloom and Selena Gomez getting cozy at a Las Vegas nightclub over the weekend by dismissing it as being dumb. Katy tweeted a link to Peggy Lee's 1969 hit song, "Is That All There Is?" and defended her boyfriend Orlando Bloom with a final tweet showing her indifference and dismissal of the dark rumor. Welcome back to Fashion 360. We are still with Nibi Lawson, who is the founder of Kinky Apothecary. Hello, darling.
Hi.
I love it when I say that word, apothecary. It makes me seem sophisticated, right? What do you think?
But you are.
Oh, thank you. I agree. Okay, I'm still going to pick your brain on some more hair issues, right? On a previous show, we went on the streets and I randomly asked people like what they prefer on a woman, natural hair and or weaves. And a lot of people came back saying that they prefer natural hair. Are you finding more people embracing what you advocate, like the natural hair in the country right now?
I think so, definitely. Like I said in the beginning, comments were more negative.
Yeah.
Now I get a lot more, oh, how do you keep your hair? And people asking for advice. So I think people are starting to see that it's
fantastic. Talking about natural hair, obviously natural hair, it takes a lot to maintain. It takes a lot to, and I've seen the prices of natural hair products on your blog. I have, and it's pretty competitive. So which would you say is more expensive to maintain and why, natural hair or weaves? Well, I'd say natural hair, not like I know much about it, but I'd say natural hair.
So you say what, more expensive?
Yeah, more expensive, yeah.
Well, I would say natural hair, for me, you're spending smaller amounts of money over a period of time. You're not really going to the salon that much. I mean, you're spending like, you might buy your conditioner, shampoo, whatever. You don't even have to buy all those. Some people just use oil, wash with black soap, whatever. I prefer not to do that because I find it drying. But yeah, I mean, they're options. They're expensive products, they're cheaper products. And at the end of the day, you're saving money on going to the salon if you choose to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, weaves are pretty expensive, like actual weaves. I mean,
yeah, but
weaves
you do
go
not
for
really
thousands.
have to maintain them per se.
But then you're
Maybe just,
spending,
like,
what you're
wash it
spending
out.
for that one time that you're buying the weave, you can buy years of products in that amount of time. Weaves are thousands, it can be thousands of dollars.
Yeah, especially the
Good
one they
weave.
shave off people's heads
Yeah,
in
the
India
good
and whatnot.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? But what about time, though? I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty
so-
time-consuming because with people's busy schedules and whatnot, I mean, you have to sometimes you have to wrap your hair and keep it for a day. And just stuff. I've seen people who champion that cause. And maybe you get avocados and you mash it and you put it in your hair, massage it in your scalp, and so many things. I mean...
No, yeah, it can take time. That's the thing. That's a given.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the amount of time I spent doing my hair when I first started getting... I mean, when I first went natural and I was researching it and getting excited, finding out what you could do, I'd spend hours doing my hair. But now I don't have that kind of time. I'm not that interested in playing around with my hair. And I spend about maybe 2 hours a week.
2 hours a week to achieve this? Really?
That for me, yeah. So that cutting that down from spending a whole Saturday to doing my hair and I don't even, when I say I spend that time, I'll spend some time in front of the TV detangling my hair. So it won't all be in the bathroom for 2 hours trying to wash my hair. So it just depends. You can experiment, you can make your own products, you can mash avocados and bananas like you said, but then, or you can just go and buy the product and you know, spend less time. It's just about...
Yeah, it's because you're a pro and people...
Well, that's also like saying, for example, you can spend some time, you can have a shower, a 5-minute shower, or you can, you know, go to the spa, chill in the bar and stuff. So it's just a matter of what you want to do at the time. And it doesn't mean you don't have to spend 6 hours doing your hair, basically washing your hair.
People, you know what the cheapest one is, though? Okay? Okay, we're going to go on a little break, and when we come back, you are going to be, you know, giving your opinions on a couple of statements that I have for you. Okay? All right. Don't go anywhere. This is still Fashion 360. Azealia Banks was recently suspended from Twitter and dropped from Rinse FM's Born and Bred Festival after she directed a series of racist tweets towards former One Direction member Zayn Malik. Banks previously offered a half apology via Twitter for her statements, stating, "Not sorry I said it, but sorry for the way I made people feel." But recently she took to her Instagram to offer a full apology for using racial slurs. According to her statement, "Allowing my anger to get the better of me, I have managed to insult millions of people without reason." Welcome back to Fashion 360. Of course, Nibi Lawson is still with me. So I told you you're going to address some statements before we went on the last break, and here they are.
Okay.
A couple people believe these statements to be true, but I want you to give your opinion on them, right? The first one is natural hair isn't versatile.
Okay, well, I think you just need to go on our Instagram page to see that that's rubbish. Okay. Because you can do so many things with natural hair. You can have it, you know, you can have twist out, you can have braid out. You don't want me to get into detail all these things. I'll just go on our page. But you can wear it straight, you can put it away and wear a weave, so it is actually the most versatile hair. And I know people with naturally straight hair who say, "I wish I had hair like yours" all the time, because it's honestly, you can look,
put that out there.
Honestly, because our hair is so versatile and so it can look so different from day to day. So,
yeah, I like your hair. Okay, what about?
I love my hair, so by the way, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Now she's vain, right?
I am vain.
Oh yeah?
No, I'm not. I'm not vain, but I'm just proud of my hair.
You just said you were vain.
Okay, I'm okay.
And that is on the record. You
okay, fine.
You can't take it back. Okay, what about natural hair isn't strong?
Strong as in it isn't strong as in it breaks a lot.
Yeah, texture. Maybe.
Well, that is true. It's quite fragile.
Yeah.
So you do have to take care of it.
Okay.
You do have to keep it moisturized and everything. So yeah, that is true.
Natural hair doesn't grow?
Well.
I mean, that's the only answer you need right there. Like, well, she's stunting. I'm getting. And the last one is natural hair needs grease.
Natural hair needs moisture, and that's a problem. People can't tell the difference between moisture and grease.
I wonder why did you say grease though?
No, but I don't know, because that's what people believe, and then they try and moisturize their hair with grease, and it doesn't, and then it gets dry and breaks.
What type of grease? Tire grease, maybe?
Well,
I don't
remember the Dax stuff, that blue stuff, Blue Magic or whatever? Yeah, that's what people talk about. But no, what natural hair needs is moisture. So anything that's water-based, you need that, and then you seal it with an oil. So you seal it with something that's oil-based, like shea butter, coconut oil, or something.
Oh, nice,
so
nice.
That's
And I know for a fact the coconut oil is really expensive.
Coconut oil is so cheap. And you can make it yourself if you have time.
Wow, you can make it yourself if you have time, exactly. Yeah. Because what do you have to grate coconuts and stuff?
Yeah, and cook.
And you press?
And cook.
You do that? Yes, of course.
But it's not expensive.
An apothecary, of course.
You
do. You brew potions and whatnot.
Indeed.
Well, yeah. You were going to black tie knitting maybe. How would your hair look?
Well, sometimes I have it out like this. Sometimes I'll have it in an updo. There's so many amazing updos you can do with natural hair. Okay. They're all elegant. I know people with natural hair used to think that they had to straighten their hair for their wedding. You don't have to do that. There's so many ways to look like an amazing natural hair bride and stuff like that. And I think people are starting to see that, and it's not that extreme of looking Western or looking like a schoolgirl.
Oh yeah, fantastic. I've learned so much about natural hair today, and I think we'll have like a private discussion about, what we talked about
we can detail, yeah.
So your social media, you can just put it out here. People who want to contact you, who want to look at your page for hair inspiration and many other things, people who want to go on your blog or maybe even patronize you. So what's your social media handle?
Well, we're very active on all social media, but as at Kinky Apothecary.
Okay.
And so especially on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest and Tumblr. And then we've got the website, which is www.thekinkyapothecary.com. I'm sure you're going to put it across the bottom, so in case you didn't get that when I say it. And then, the blog links onto the website as well, so they can go there for tips and ideas and everything.
Oh, fantastic. But be careful when you're typing kinky on Instagram. A lot of things might appear before you get to the apothecary. All right, thank you, Nibi. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you came through, and hopefully you come back next time.
Yeah, of course. So you're going to regret saying that, so.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'll be here every week.
Yeah, I wouldn't regret it. I mean, it's good fun, right? Didn't you have fun?
I did.
I did. Well, we'll have to let you go now.
No.
Do you want to stay with me?
Well, maybe I'll hang out for a bit afterwards.
Yeah. We're about to go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at more trending gist from around the world. Don't go anywhere. This is Fashion 360.